I'm going to talk a little bit about the structure of stories. Okay, so all stories have three things. Try not to tell them what it is, please, Marcelo. But every story has to have these three things in order to be recognized as a story. So, what do we think these three things are, apart from Marcelo? This is a bit of a clue. Cool, okay. Pretty obvious, right? This was a definition that was created by Aristotle. I almost forgot for a moment. So this is still taught now in universities. That's nearly 2,500 years later. So I think it shows you that this works. But I don't want you to think of stories as being linear, so a straight line, linear, because if they are like that, that's not very exciting. So every story, in fact, is more like this. A face. No, this is a circle. And you can break this down into 4 parts. So this begins with you. Now you doesn't have to mean you personally, but it's the character, the main character, who we associate with. So we become that person. So you is not just us who sat here, but is the main character of the story. So you want or need something is a descent. And this is really, really important because you have to descend into conflict and then you have to come back up having learnt your lesson. So you face a crisis at this point here. You face a crisis. This is the zenith, which means the top, and this is the nadir, which means the bottom. And when you're at the bottom, the nadir, this is when you normally face yourself. In some stories, it will be yourself will be replaced by the enemy. Or if it's a rom-com, like a romantic comedy, then this will be when the lover finds out something about the main character they don't like, that they've been lied to, for example, and they'll reject them, right? So they basically they get what they want here. So it's a big battle, but they get what they want, and then they realize that they basically have to pay for what they've got. So this is really important because this is essentially about sacrifice. So you don't have to sacrifice your life, which is in the really old stories, the myths, the fables, the hero would normally sacrifice their life so that their people would be okay. They'd sacrifice their life to defeat the monster or whatever it was, and because of that, by the time this bit comes, which is the return, the people would be saved.